Hey folks, my name is Janine McKinnon McAdory and I'm an attorney here at Watermark and Keith. I just wanted to take a few minutes out of my day to speak with you guys about part of my practice. A large part of my practice is nursing home injury litigation. Did you know there are 1.5 million people in nursing homes or skilled nursing facilities? Well, people are admitted to nursing homes and skilled nursing facilities for a variety of reasons. And for our senior citizens, it's usually so they can finish out their days comfortably and with dignity. Unfortunately though, abuse, neglect, and injuries have become really prevalent over the most recent years in these nursing homes. The most common injuries are bed sores, falls, and infections. And so I'm just going to talk briefly about each of those types of injuries. So falls, those are really one of the most common injuries in nursing homes, particularly with senior adults. Sometimes they have weakened bones or they're just a little unstable, and so without proper supervision, they may be a fall risk. Some things that you can do to prevent falls in these facilities would be to ask the facility to lower the bed closer to the floor, or to use some padding around the bed to break a hard fall. You can also ask the facility to install bed rails to prevent older seniors who have a tendency to want to get up and move about on their own. So next I'll talk to you about bed sores. Bed sores are also known as pressure ulcers. So these can be potentially dangerous. They pretty much result from lying in the same position for a very extended period of time. It's caused because of lack of movement. And that can be an indicator that the nursing home isn't properly caring for that individual. So the best way to prevent bed sores is to make sure that your family or relative is being moved properly, even if they are bedridden, that they're being turned frequently, or that they're getting up throughout the day to move about. The next type of injury that is most common in nursing homes are infections. Nursing homes can present all sorts of risk to seniors in particular, who are more susceptible to infections like influenza, respiratory infections, staph infections. And a lot of these infections can be life-threatening if they're not treated properly. Urinary tract infections is another big one that we see in nursing homes. So if you see anyone that you know that's in a nursing home with an infection, that raises a red flag, and you may want to do some digging and investigate a little bit further to see what's going on there. The other topic I want to talk to you briefly about is abuse. So abuse is the intentional harm against an elderly person, and I'm talking about elder abuse. And by intentional, I mean whether it's hitting them, throwing them, or just any form of physical abuse. And it can be emotional abuse as well. For example, if the nursing staff is constantly yelling at a patient or berating them. You also have areas of neglect. Neglect is essentially the long-term failure to provide or address a particular health issue of that resident. And again, if they are being neglected for an extended period of time, it can lead to permanent injuries or even death. So if you are the person who is responsible for making the medical decisions for a family member or a friend, be very vigilant. Look for signs of injury, look for signs of abuse and neglect. Be present as much as possible at these facilities, whether it's consistently calling to check in and say, hey, how is my loved one doing today? Do they need anything? Make sure they have what they need. If they require a walker or a wheelchair, or if they need bed rails, be the one to speak up and advocate on their behalf. Your involvement can make a huge difference and in the experience that your family member or friend has while at a nursing home. So state and federal laws are enacted to keep residents safe from injuries, abuse, and neglect while they are at these nursing homes. If you see signs of injury, abuse, or neglect at any time, please give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about your case. You can reach us at 1-800-309-0500, or you can reach us on our website at wkfirm.com. Thanks for tuning in.